Okay, folks, welcome back. So I got the EF to R adapter with the 10 to 18, and I think it's a 4.5 to a 6.3, or no, 4.5 to 5.6. Excellent lens. I see no problem. I've been walking around with the stabilization. 4K fine at 430p. Ran beautifully. I had it on the car on that Betty Crocker book. No problems at all. And I'm glad I picked up the lens. So I have now 10 to 18. I got the 16 millimeter prime. I also picked up the 24 millimeter APS-C EF lens, which I love for car vlogging. That's it. I like it better than the 35 millimeter or the 50 millimeter. So 24 millimeter will be for my car vlogging. I tested out on this lens, so this has image stabilization. So yeah, IS. On the 24 millimeter, let's take a look real quick. Okay, so let's go here, that way you can see it. See, I left the camera on my Samsung 95B, but like, here's the macro, okay? 24 millimeter, EFS. I don't think it has image stabilization, but still, I love this lens at 2.5, at 2.8, stepping motor, quiet, with the camera stabilization on. This lens is fantastic. I saw more shakiness with the 16 millimeter today, but that's because, and you see this is the case for the EF adapter. So if you want to start out and you have some, just get the EF to RF adapter for $100, okay? Comes in a nice case. If you have the EF lens, let me tell you, it works on the R7, okay? I've tried the full frame RF. It's fantastic. So, as you can see, if I go back here to the R7, this is the wide view. This is the normal view you see right out. It's, I think it's at 18 millimeters. Yeah. So if I scroll back to 10 millimeters, it looks weird, doesn't it? It looks like a big body and a small head. But then if I go onto the zoom, all right, and then I can zoom it just a little bit more. Okay, it looks good, doesn't it? So if I increase it all the way to here, that's a little bit too much, right? So I can move this like that. That's pretty good. I like the colors. This is at 5.6. So if I go back to the 10 and went to 4.5, I just want to test something out. Yep. Goes from 4.5 to 5.6 on video. I mean, I thought it was supposed to go to 6.3, which you can. You can put it at f8 and it'll still look good. Just to show you, I'm at, okay, this is f8. I got lighting, it looks good. So this is straight out of the camera. No saturation, no temperature, nothing I've been doing in Ecamm. This is the 1018. And then compare it to, let's say, the A7C, okay? So here I am over here. And then on the zoom, so all I have to do is move this up a little bit. So you see a little bit more color, more high definition, whereas on the Canon, you see this. And I don't know if it's the EF lens or whatever, so it's much brighter. But if I turn this off, that's interesting. So now you can see the different shades of color. Okay, and then if I go back to the A7C, see the difference is, folks, this is a full frame camera. So you get better picture quality. R7 is not bad. It's great for a backup camera, and it has a lot of bells and whistles. But like on full frame, with the lights off, okay. Now, I don't have the lamp up. You can see the background kind of bright, but you can take a look at the bokeh. It's and this is, I think, is 24 millimeter. Okay. So, I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to turn on the LED lights and see if I get some more light. I'll be right back. So you see a little bit more lights with the LED, okay, on the A7C. But if you go to the R7, all right, and I think I can, you know, I'm always repositioning this, so just make it a little bit smaller. That looks better, doesn't it? R7. Okay. And then if I turn on the light, okay, so that might be too bright. You can do different things with the lamp. You move it down like this. So you still get some good light, and that looks much better, doesn't it? So this is 4K 30 fine. And move this back over here. So when I sit down, I'm always sitting down differently. That's the nice thing about eCam. You can move stuff up and down if you want. Yeah, there we go. So see, now I'm kind of centered. There we go. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Some people, they rather see the more the neck. That's good. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. So there's the R7. Here's the A7C. Here's Wanda. And that's a ZFC, folks. One of them. And then this is a bigger one. Do that. Now you get a whole picture. So she's so cuddled up. She looks great, doesn't she? So I got great lenses on great cameras. APS-C, DX style cameras. They're all working great. The only full frame camera in this office studio is this bad boy, the A7C. Okay, so I can increase the light a little bit. Or just like that. So that might be a better resolution. Okay, so it's more of a kind of an orange. You can see the little red marks and stuff. So that might be a better light. I'll just have to practice with it. And then of course with the R7. So that's a little bit better. You know, just by shifting the light a little bit so it's not blinding me in the eyes. But you can look in the reflection on my glasses. Anyway, with a little light from the LEDs, not an overpowering light, this is still a good camera. And some people, they blast their face and they get hot. But I try to keep the cameras as cool as possible. Right now I see the heating going on the R7, but this is a short video anyway. I'm just trying out the 4K 30 the fine mode, 7K oversampled to 4K. It looks good. And I'm using my low profile Insignia microphone, and I know it's loud because I'm moving it closer, and I love it. And if you want to take a look at it, there it is. If we can zoom it, let's see if I can move it toward. See, that's what I like. There it is, right there. I can move it, hide it away, or I can bring it out. And it comes out here, so it's looking my voice right here. I think it has a round circular one, but I'm not sure. I can't remember the settings. But basically, for a $40 microphone, this is excellent. So, anyhow, go back to the R7. Now, I'm going to change this lens out for the 24 millimeter. Just a little pancake lens. So let's try it out, shall we? So let me put it on the A7C. And yeah, I'll turn off the camera. Now, I'm still not used to the R7 because you got two switches, okay? It's driving me crazy. You power it on the camera, and then you power again for the video. Whereas on Nikon's, you either put it on camera or video, and it stays there. But it's a different switch, okay? It makes it a lot easier. I don't like this camera and then video. I mean, they say it's easier, but the thing is, if you do it too hard, you can turn the camera off. And I don't like that. So, that's just my opinion. To each his own, but okay. Wrong adapter. I don't want to take the adapter off. I just want to take the lens off. There we go. All right. And I'm trying to straighten out the camera because I forgot the adapter was on there. So anyhow, there it is. Image stabilizer, 1018. Well worth it. And see, this is kind of like Sony. This is a Sony, I'm sorry. So there's the adapter. A7C. Turn away. I'm in focus. Let's do a test on the R7 now. So this is the 24 millimeter. Okay. So you see a little stuttering, but that could be a couple of things because my picture just changed, and that always does something with eCam. I don't know what, but it does it that way. And I don't know what's going on with this stuff. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, bring this down. I don't know it. They're always changing the settings or something. Look at that. I don't know what's going on. Huh. What might do with that. Do that. Put that down. Bring this down. It's right there. Okay, that's good. Bring this back. It's right there. That works. We'll have to get some more sounds. But anyway. So enough fiddling with that. So this is a 24 millimeter. How do I look? I look pretty better. I think I like this size compared to the 10-18, but this just to show you. So let me fix this. Get a little bit on the screen. Okay. 2.8, 24 millimeter. Excellent. So, what do you think? Quiet. Of course, I'm using the boom arm. Picture looks pretty good. So, if I do the A7C, there you go. And I should move the camera this way. There we go. That way I'm in the center all the time. So you see a little bit more color. All right, you can see the spots. I got a good spot. It's not on a tripod, it's just on the shelf. But anyhow, it looks good at this position. And then if I go to the R7, that's pretty good too. But that's wide field. There you go. What do you think? Looks pretty good, doesn't it? So I could make it a little bit brighter. I'll just do this. Just to see if it gets a little bit more bright. So that might be a little bit better, so you can see the tan. This is the Canon colors, folks. So that's more tan. If I go to the A7C, more red? I don't know. Let's do it this way. I couldn't tell you. You know, you really need the daylight for the perfect light. And they need to do the Kelvin, settings. Now they do have a set of LUT, and I haven't made one yet, one that I liked. So anyhow, there she is. She's sleeping well. So I'm going to end this video. I do have 4 bars of heating. I think it goes 9, and number 10 it overheats. So thought I'd try the 4K 30, which is pretty good, and 4K 60 is a little bit better. It won't overheat, but I thought I'd try this to see how it looks. So anyhow, if you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, write a comment down to tell me how good looking Wanda is. So she's a good dog. She gets a little excited, but when she's fed, she goes to sleep like I do. And anyhow, hope you like this video. As always, stay safe, keep smiling, and until next time, goodbye.